Well, welcome everybody to God's Acre. There's nowhere better on Ladies' Day with all the ladies dressed up and looking their nines. Even the players are dressed up and with the club stalwart. Are you a life member yet, Anthony Partridge?
No.
Well, you should be.
Oh, no, they were a tough gig to get up here, the life memberships, and got some great names on that list for sure. 18 of them, and all very, very well deserved.
Well, that's exactly right. You can see us up the far end, and great work done by our roaming camera crew out here today at Rugby Park.
He's up there in the old boys section. Some great games played up there from that corner of the veranda, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's certainly some great games, and there's some great opportunities here today for everybody looking to get involved in the great game of rugby union. And there's some ladies that may feel themselves a little bit cold later on today here in Singleton. I don't know if they checked the weather report, Anthony.
No. Well, I don't think they have, mate. It's we usually turn the sun on up here.
It's always shining.
It's always
here
sunny
at
and shiny, but a little bit overcast today. So that's what we asked for. We've certainly wanted a bit of overcast conditions to play a nice slick game of footy.
Yeah, it's been a torrid day here for the Bulls, but they've just come out in front here in the second grade fixture, 19-15. So plenty of positive signs leading into the big match. Of course, it is Nelson Bay v Singleton. And I know we've spoken about the ladies, but the men who put it on for the ladies here today, the two sides, Singleton taking on Nelson Bay, and it was pretty evenly matched. We did the same game last year, and Singleton came away with, I guess, their only win of the season. But Nelson Bay, they're certainly a different side this year, so we see all the crowd getting involved.
Yep, that
could give you head spins.
It will. The guys have. Last weekend we played the Tars here, and geez, they played really well. The boys went down 17-7, but there's some staunch critics up there in the old boys' end of the veranda, and everyone just stood so impressed with a great effort last weekend. Obviously, a couple of players out on country duties, and that hasn't happened since Al Harris in late 1990s. So to have Nath Brennan, our captain, playing for country this weekend. And,
it's a big and it's a momentous achievement for him, especially.
It's fantastic.
I mean, he is definitely one of the best locks in the competition and indeed the country as well. Not Australia, but New South Wales country, obviously.
Yep.
But yeah, he'll be a big loss today. But I guess Nelson Bay as well, with a couple of players out of their own right too.
Yeah, that's right. So we come in somewhat evenly matched today, and Thursday night we get a phone call from the country staff calling in. Rapini Mason,
but I guess his cousin comes in, or is it his cousin, or he knows of him? He's from over in New Zealand. He only flew in last night playing in number 10, Harry Mihana, and apparently by all reports he is going to be one that's going to light this competition up in this Rams NHRU competition.
Well, that's what we're certainly hoping. He, out of Palmerston North area, he comes in, and interesting to see how he goes today. So anyway, all we can do is see how he goes after the 80.
Yeah, certainly. Dan Collins coming back, I guess, midway through the first part of the season over from England. Good stint over there, playing in some top tier rugby over in the UK, and he has definitely been the missing link they had last year. He definitely adds a bit of starch to the pack. And Zion Takarua, it's a big forward pack for the Nelson Bay side.
They've looking at the results and watching the replays on Bar TV, they've certainly. We know what we did to the Greens up there the other week, and, the Greens are not a bunch of slouches. They put, about 50 on the Bulls the other week, and then they go up to the Bay and get touched up. There's John Greshamman over in Bay 14. They're moved from Bay 13. Megsy Merrick and Cole Clements having a chat. And
they've had enough of Bay. They've gone 14. They've decided it was unlucky in the 13, and they've gone to the 14.
Well, the Pigeons have set up camp in Bay 13. Phil Hetherington and David Foster's over there. Jackson Lampkin's up the back in Bay 15 there. And
there's some big names there. Of course,
some great names.
Big names in the Singleton side, of course.
There's Brenno's mum and dad, the Brennans. They're here and heading down to Camden tomorrow. Watch Nate.
And, of course, the majority of the side for Singleton, all local juniors, which is a testament to the culture and everything that Single Rugby Club provides up here in the Hunter Valley.
Yeah, it is, mate. Hay, Adler, Brennan, Reid, Bowden, Shepherd, Shattuck, Griffiths over from League, Gresham, Cooper Harris, Bodie Cope, and Cooper Harris, Al Harris is young bloke. Al Harris, one of our great players from over the years.
Has he got the fire and the intensity of
He's got the
fire
and intensity. First touch, Rugby Park, second grade, stink against Hamilton.
Yeah, good.
So, yep, he's just
we can
like
see
his
how
old man.
that's how they used to play up here for the Singleton Bulls. Let's see if they can lift here today and get their first win of the game. Of course, Nelson Bay, the Gropers. It is their dome away from dome up here.
Yeah, they do love the trip. And look, everyone makes it their road trip up here. The buses come in, the girls. I think there's a little mini bus with the girls on it. So everyone makes it the road trip. So everyone does.
I'm living over at Nelson Bay, and I can tell you there is, and that's how I'm getting home.
Well, don't miss it.
And of course, special shout out to all our friends over at Nelson Bay, everyone over at the Country Club tuning in on Bar TV Sports. Of course, Uncle Kaz and Uncle Poss and Auntie Kaz. They're away at Port Macquarie, and of course the Mayor of Shoal Bay, Gerald Ryan, tuning in over there.
G'day, Gerald.
Former rugby park stalwart.
Oh, yeah, he was great.
He was great for about a season.
He was great. He was the man on the job. Here we go.
We'll see now. Will Gresham
come out.
Bringing out his side. He's heavily strapped, of course. He has had a couple of injuries over the last couple of years.
Yes.
But he is one of the spiritual leaders here at Rugby Park.
He is. Yeah, the Greshams, they're like the mafia here. And Willie's been shot by James Callan and Sniper many a time here, and the hamstring's blown out. But Sticky taped up today. He'll be right.
He certainly will. And it's a very exciting young Singleton side. As we mentioned, Nathan Brennan, he's out, but his twin brother.
He's almost twin brother.
They look exactly the same. And here come the Nelson Bay Gropers.
Yep.
Because everybody in the Sea Breeze will be on their feet at the moment. Nelson Bay Bowling Club is going crazy as they watch it on Bar TV Sports.
Well, they've just come out. They've even beat the ref out today. These boys are pumped up for a big game. You know,
Shane Jarvis, he's a big human. Harking back to the days of the big front row that Nelson Bay have always produced.
Yep. We're talking about Willie Gresham there. Dan Gresham, his father. He's one of our big solid front rowers from years ago. So Dan never had a ponytail, though, Big Dan. But anyway, we'll see how he goes today.
He would suit one, though.
He would. He could get one of those strap-on ones. You know, you can get, stick-on ponytail.
Stick-on head buns or whatever they're called, the man buns. But in any case, there'll be no man bunning out here. Adam Edwards, of course, the coach and playing out there for Nelson Bay. He's done wonders for his side. Of course, Bob Harris doing a great job rebuilding here at Rugby Park.
Yeah, he has over the last few years. Bob's spent a lot of time now. Chrissy Coleman on board helping out as well, and fantastic to have a lot of experience. Here we go.
So it's game on here at Rugby Park. It's a nice deep kick, getting it into the 22, and Shattuck offloading nicely and getting the Bulls on the front foot early on over the 22. So they look to go to Brennan straight away. He's obviously going to be their go-to man here today. He's a big body out there.
Yeah, he takes over from his brother, Nathan, a real good, solid ball carrier. Bit of space here, Adler.
Yeah, nice little short side play. Because now it looks like they'll look to consolidate the ball. This is a very good exit here by the Bulls. As they take the ball forward, O'Loughlin had a very good game here last year. I think he was our player's player.
He was. He's great, out of the Norths Club in Sydney, and great pedigree from down there, obviously, their premiership last year. And he's
same
fantastic.
colours as well.
Yep. There's Bailey Mason at the back of the ruck looking after there.
And here's Brennan again. Good run, getting through the line and taking them up to halfway. Very good run by the number 4, the lock. A man after your own heart, Anthony.
Yeah, well, he carries the ball a lot better than I ever did.
That's Mihana, the new introduction to the team. Interesting to see how they gel as Brennan almost goes through the hole with him just coming into the side. Suffering from jet lag coming over from New Zealand.
Across the ditch.
And I'm sure he would have had a very good welcome here at the Rugby Club last night.
Yeah, I think they got to bed at about 3 a.m, all the first graders. No, but look, if you're a good footballer, you catch it from the 9 and give it to someone else. Give it to someone in a better position than yourself.
I thought you were going to say you can afford to go to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning if you're good enough.
If you're good enough, yeah. Well, I had to go to bed early. I was never that good.
I was better if I kept going.
As you've done today.
It's actually my first day this year, not being a little dusty on the Saturday, so you might not get a word in today as I'm pumped.
Well, I'm looking forward to the match-up here, Bailey Mason and Shane Jarvis there.
Of course, Bailey Mason, cousins with repeating Mason, who's been called in the countryside today as they look for territory and field position here. The Gropers, and that's a very good kick into the corner here at Rugby Park. It's going to stay in, and it's going to be trouble, but in the end, well done by Harris.
Yeah, right under his dad's nose. I know Al's up there in the old boys section, and but he had to play the ball, Kirby, and leave it there. It's all sorts of trouble. But
it was a good kick chase as well, and a very well-placed kick by the Gropers side.
Well, here we go. We just see, look at that, how well weighted, had to play it well. Yeah, that's good. Kept his foot in, but we'll go to the 5 metre scrum and see how we go.
Yeah, it's going to be trouble here. They're very good close to the line, the Nelson Bay side. Waringi, especially when he takes to the line, he offers a couple of options for this Gropers side. And look for the 14, Emerson Burgess, to come in and maybe create a bit of space out wide.
Well, 5'8" standing very wide there. And
Singleton going to have to be on the game.
Yeah,
Good
nice.
scrum by the Bulls, though. Really spoiling the play there. And Feidler had nothing there to pick up the scraps. But it is a Bay penalty. He looks for the quick tap, but he decides against it. They're going to maybe go for the line.
Yeah, well, look, it was a good scrum by the Bulls. They've called another one, the Bay, and look, if the Bulls can withstand the pressure here from the Bay and get out of trouble, even though their field position's poor at the moment, it might give them a little bit of a little bit of confidence in themselves. They defended stoutly last week against the Tars. Their only real major try from anything work was about 70 metres out. Here we go.
Yeah, the Bulls unlucky there. Of course, if you want to get in the game with Bar TV Sports, like us on Facebook, YouTube, and of course our new platform, www.bartvsports.com.au, for all your grassroots sports. And again, a good scrum by the Bay as they control it at the back.
Yeah, that's a lot better scrum.
As Franzel, the South African, loses the ball at the back. But again, a penalty. I don't know about the interpretation there.
No, well,
they were going backwards, though.
They were, and the dominant scrum, he's going to have a chat. You'd like to hope he's just going to have a chat here. But anyway, Bailey's getting a stern talking to there, Mason, and we'll see what happens. But
you see here, they controlled it very well at the back. The South African import, just taking it to ground, I guess, the Singleton Bulls. And they're going to go again. So they're going to have to watch themselves here. The Bulls are going to have to dig deep and really control this scrum on their own line, Anthony.
Yeah, Brady Hay, I know we talked about him last year a lot in the game, a really flamboyant back rower style hooker, and right in the middle of the action there and trying to get the guys organised. And Guy Lachlan at the back there will be certainly a lot of words of encouragement to the guys.
Nothing like a flamboyant hooker, Anthony.
Yes, leave that all alone.
You would. As we go now.
And now about my brother in his younger days.
Of course, Tim looking in, listening in as well. It's Ladies' Day at Merriweather as well.
Oh, look out.
So he's given the day off. Picked up from the back. Franzel, he's close. He's going to be held up, though, and good defence on their line. They hold strong this time, the Bulls, but that will be a try, will it? No, they're caught short, but they've got to get down low here, the Bulls, and they do just that, drive them back.
Even the wingers coming in. That's Beatty Cope.
So now the ball coming out wide. We're ringing, looking for the wide ball. Nice little offload there, and it comes out wide and can't hold the ball there. Burgess just pushing the pass.
The
winger for the
Scott
Bay.
Griffiths.
Karen McLean, the inside ball, and it ends up in Gresham's end.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he was thinking about the country club later on.
He was. I'm a big fan of
Karen
McLean. Yeah, he's a great broken field runner and loose on the field, loose off it.
Look at that.
Gee whiz, Willie Gresham.
He was unlucky.
That would have tested the sniper out.
I was going to say, do you think the hamstring would have made the full 100?
Well, he would have looked for support at about the 22, and that's our 22, not theirs. Here we go again. Scrum time's fun time as Matt Staff, our couple of weeks, Matty Staff, our long-serving, lower-grade player, Matty Staff up here, knocks up 400 games in 3 games' time. So it is scrum time, fun time. He would have enjoyed every moment of all of these.
So here they come. Mason, the outside centre. He will be the danger man here.
Very traditional backline set, just set for width.
Here's Waringi looking for, as you said, width. And the little short ball there just bounces off the chest of Mason. So Nelson Bay looking the better of the two sides. This could be trouble. There's someone going to get a talking to here. Hey.
He's got the hand in the pocket.
Oh, that's never a good sign.
Brady Hayes getting a chat there. I have no idea what's going on here. I'll have to see that on the replay.
We may get a replay. It's something to do with the scrum, and the yellow card comes out early on, and that is not a good sign for the Bulls here at Rugby Park. The crowd's gone silent.
Well, it is quite, disappointing to see Brady come off, but I have no idea what's gone there, whether there's something within the scrum. And
we look at the replay there, and
he's just walking across.
I can't see anything wrong with that.
Nothing. Something's happened in the scrum there. And anyway, Jacob Reed goes into hooker. He's played a bit of time there in the front row. He's in the second row with Nath Brennan away today, but he slides up there to hooker, and he'll be quite comfortable in there. And dirty big thighs. A Reed, it's a family trait to have big thighs.
And of course, Williams is on the bench for the Bulls. He had a very good game in the reserve grade fixture.
Yeah, got a try there, which got him in the game right at the death, and then.
So here's Waringi. He's standing wide. He has McLean on his outside, who will probably be the go-to man on this play as he comes wide. And Waringi goes to McLean, and McLean can't handle the ball as he drops it cold. So it'll be trouble here in any case with the man down for the Bulls.
Yeah, well, it's going to be tough.
Put a winger maybe in?
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see what they do here. I think they might just try and
bear the weight. Full
yeah.
complement, don't they?
Well, they should have to. And I don't know, Willie Gresham's got a bit of beef there, but we're just going to have to see what they play with here.
He's going to pull rank, though, Willie Gresham, and say, I'm not putting my hand anywhere near that.
I don't think he's ever been. Actually, I remember him playing breakaway in a scrum once.
Yeah, I've seen him play breakaway on numerous occasions.
Certainly not his preferred position. Here we go. Let's see how we go.
So it's a Bulls feed. Just inside the 22.
Charlie Shattuck.
Because we're live on Bar TV Sports, the kings of live stream media, and good scrum by the Bay, just dominating here so far. Picked up from the back by Franzel. They look to go short side. The captain, Jarvis, was calling for it. They went outside him, but good line speed by
good guy,
O'Loughlin. Dropping the ball almost could be called a knock on, and yes, it is.
It is.
Great line speed shown there by the Bulls. Good desperation, and it's a credit to them that it's still 0-0 because it's been all Nelson Bay so far.
There it is, a little knock on. It has been, and field possession. It's the Bulls need to get something against certainly against what all this momentum's been. Bay. We need to get this ball out of here, and we might see how Harry, our new 5'8", Harry Mihano, goes and see if we can get him out a bit of downtown and get back out of the pressure area.
Well, they need to win the scrum first. They've gone, as you said, they've got the number 8 in, but they've still dropped the breakaway. It can be said that breakaways do nothing in the pushing department anyway.
Some hang on. Yep, look good. Right, cleaning the boots out.
If they were beers, they'd be craft beers. Breakaways.
They would. Here we go. But this pack, like we've talked about, all local juniors, Bailey Mason and Guy O'Loughlin, the only two that are fresh faces in that scrum that have played junior rugby here. So it's fantastic to see that. Liam Bowden, a solid cult over the last few years, playing a lot of representative rugby, and he's just packed in there at number 8. He's an absolute fitness machine. He'll go all day.
You can see here the Zion Tuckaroo is really putting a job on Mason there, isn't he?
Yes.
And that's a very good clearing kick, and that's the best play for the Bulls of the day, exiting very well there. They started off really well, didn't they? They went 50 metres out of their own 22, and they've been camped inside it for the majority of this half, for the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, and that's where we did well against the Tars last week. The Tars pressure, and when we got stuck down there, we didn't panic. Happy in our confidence in our defence.
So they'll go to Edwards here, and nicely won by Brennan. So something going right now for the Bulls.
Shepherd.
Is Mahina now? Good ball and all tackle there by Kultosha was.
High advantage.
Yeah, so they'll pick and drive here. Gresham putting his hand up and making some good metres up the field.
We talk about him not being near the forwards, but he was happy to take it there.
Mason calling for the ball, looking to advance the ball. The short ball was almost there for Oliver, but he goes himself and he makes some good distance in the end. They go behind there, and that's
Liam
Bowden.
Charlie Shattuck looking through the guts of the ruck there. Good clean out, boys.
So here they come, the Bulls. This is better stuff as Brennan picks and drives.
And he'll do that all day. Here we go again.
I'm liking the tight play here by the Bulls, sucking in some of this Nelson Bay defence as they take easy metres off his A and B defence by the Gropers. Now Shattuck goes wide now, gets it to Gresham. Gresham beats a couple and goes up the middle.
He's such a strong ball runner, Willie, and I think that's his preferred position.
Here's Shattuck again. Mihana now taking the line on, but wrapped up nicely in a very good tackle. Welcome to Rugby Park.
Yeah, welcome to Rugby Park and welcome to the NHRU.
So here's Brennan again. He looked to pass then, but I'd rather see him tuck it under his wing and try and break the line. He's done it so well. And Shattuck's pointing for the post. Gresham is doing a likewise, and this could be the first points here.
Well, it is. 10 minutes stuck down here and you get tiny bit of field position. It's just reward to get out of trouble. And see substitute here for the Bay. Just Reece Cutbush there getting his hand looked at.
Yeah, we can see it on the sideline. He's
certainly an unplanned
The substitute
change.
hasn't come on yet, so he's discussing whether he's going to stay on the field.
Looks like he's a back. He could have just broken a nail.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to stay off the
He
field.
doesn't look handy, does he?
He may look to get it strapped.
He's pointed at something. Doesn't look right, certainly. But anyway,
So Mahana, he will take it.
18 hours of Australia, and bang, you get the kicking duties as well. Let's see how good you really are.
And I don't think you'll be giving it back to Husser when he gets back.
No, they can fight it out.
As
But
they
yeah, it
used
is
to in the
fantastic
backyard.
news. Husser and Breno at country this weekend.
As he comes in for the kick, and it's a...
Yep, headed a bit towards Palmerston North, that one.
Yeah, definitely did. Right up the mountain.
Anyway, 2 balls on the field there. We better get that one off.
Chrissy Bailey coming off the field and having contempt for the other ball.
Yes. One of the great supporters of the club, Chrissy Bailey, runs the water and
does all the strapping out there.
Strapping and the rub downs, and he's fantastic and good in the aftermatch functions as well.
He certainly is. And the Nelson Bay side, well, Ringy has it, looks to go deep and finds a bit of space.
Does Charlie
Shattuck does well, though, to get under it and advances it to Brennan. And Brennan, he's causing all sorts of havoc, running on those fringes.
Yep.
So Shattuck now gets it wide.
Adler
it was again.
All right. Keep looking back from where they've come from, the Bulls. They seem to get the guys organised, and obviously something they've been working on at training.
Yeah, Harris certainly has the side well drilled, doesn't he? He's a very technical coach and very good motivator of his squad too.
Yeah, he is, Bob. He's great. It's been really good for the guys, and yeah, there we go. Penalty against the Bay, so that'll give them a bit of breathing space after...
A penalty against Singleton, sorry. Coming over, diving over is the call. So that's disappointing there for Singleton. Could have come away with some points.
Yeah, that's right. It certainly, look, I'm no goal kicker, but any time you're within, certainly within the 15-metre tram tracks, we should be looking for those points within that centre part of the field. From the back of the line out to either side, we need to get those points every time.
Of course, the big news coming up here at Rugby Park as well, with a couple of reunions happening.
Yes, there is. There's a, here we go, we're away. Talk about them shortly.
And that's a nice run out wide. He hasn't left the
Liam
field there.
Bowden.
Kutosh, he's remained out there, so the hand not
testing it.
Doing him too much trouble, but this is better stuff by the Bay.
Yeah, Guy O'Loughlin strong in defence there again. There's that ball all caught.
Yeah, it's been turned over, and that's a good turnover by the Bulls.
That's what he's really good at. He's a local junior out of the Manly Colts last year. It's great to have him back.
Oh, the long ball there, and Northcott, I bet his eyes were wide open and he couldn't stick to the intercept.
He looks at his mouth guard. I wouldn't blame that. But, yeah, if he catches that, she shut the gate. Oh.
Mahina playing high-risk rugby.
Certainly.
Almost off his own line. It's certainly
trying to pick up the prop Lincoln Adler. I don't know if he would have made the field or not. The length of the field. But anyway, back to the
pretty sure Northcott would have made the try line.
Certainly.
So just needs to calm it down a little bit, Mahina. Plays a lot like Husser.
He does, and I'm really excited to see them getting together. And
Rapini Mason.
Yeah, Rapini Mason, but Husser, everyone likes Husser it is. We came up here, we had to write Husser on the board. And that was just how it was. Charlie Shattuck looking to Bailey Mason falling out of his shirt there.
Better scrum. No, it's not. The Bay's coming.
Shattuck
back
in there.
with a secondary shove, and Shattuck has to dig for the ball. So Brennan's at the back, and he'll take it forward, as he's done all day.
There he goes.
Nice run there by Brennan. Getting some pressure off. They'll pick and drive again. This time Mason gets through one. Good footwork there at the breakdown. Gets a ball inside, and that's very well picked up by Cope.
Yeah,
he loses the ball, though, and they go towards the touchline. But the Bay have it. So another chance to attack as the forwards line up.
Liam Bowden trying to win it. Great
counter-ruck there, and Mason
yes.
picks it up. Referee had his back turned, but it was all right in my eyes, and that's going to be called a knock-on, but they're going to counter-attack here. And this is where they're dangerous. Oh, Northcott gets taken in a beautiful tackle out wide. Outside they go again.
Kerrod McLean stuck in the bottom of that ruck, and
Edwards
going to half-back there, and that's where he was dangerous. It was good the boys bundled him up.
Well, here's Collins. Looks to have lost a bit of weight coming back this year. He's a tank of a hooker.
Yeah, that's just been the... it's been a few balls go to ground there from the Bay in this opening stanza, and they're all going to grab a breather now. Out will come the water, and geez, no, Aaron Brenner's been strong. Nate's away. Like we were talking about, he's a lot younger. He's a bit of a nickname they gave him in the Newcastle Colts, 40-20. He's only 20, but he looks 40. He's such a workhorse. He makes good yards every time he touches the ball, and that's what Aaron does well. So when you've got both of them just bouncing off each other, they're just trying to outdo each other. And he's just a great player for the club. And
playing for deserted home, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yep. He's pretty.
Whoever gets the extra scoop of ice cream gets the more metres.
Yep. Big cranky that his brother got picked before him too for country.
Well, maybe they got it wrong. They do look like twins.
Yeah.
Mahina now looking for the little chip over the top, and Harris comes through it. McLean gets up there. Kerrod McLean. He's been one of the informed wingers over the last 5 seasons here. The former Bombora.
Northcott didn't plan that one right. Oh, look at it. It's paid off.
Yeah, Northcott somehow gets up above everybody. He's diminutive as they pick and drive from the back. The Bay, they're held up. They're going to have to do something with the ball. Arms are on it. But he manages to get to ground there.
He's going back.
As Edwards was digging for it.
Playing a long advantage there and going back for the first infringement right back over there. About 6 weeks ago.
In the Rams NHRU do pay quite a long advantage. And
yes, well, I got my stripes.
Got
my stripes a couple of weeks ago. And I have, Paul Ryan was very impressed to see me knock on the door. And, well, I've been named Peter Cook's lost child. Staffy's called me Sock, son of Cook.
It's that bantered around.
There is a bit of banter. But, look, we don't have games with our referees, do we? And, some of the guys that have played years gone by, I know have pulled the whistle out and had a bit of a crack themselves. So I've fallen short of a club team up here this year and within the juniors. And, I thought I'd...
Was he not coaching?
I'm coaching the rep team. We've got the state championships next weekend. A couple of weeks ago up at the country championships, we beat Mid-North Coast in a really strong final. So, yeah.
Junior rugby is really hitting its strides in the Newcastle. I think there was, 8 out of 10 teams came away with a victory. It was just great championships for us. And like I said, right through the age groups, it's been great to see really good results. And our guys played really well. And we got 12 in the country squad. So that was awesome for our boys to see that. So this is a long-range kick, and it looks good, but no, it's just gone wide.
Been waved away. Cooper Harris happy there, and the 22 restart by the Bulls. So, again, the field position, as old Al Barker says, your best field positions, best field positions, possession. So even if you haven't got the best field position, if we can get the ball, then might give us some opportunities to score. But, he slips. One of the sprays has obviously been left on last night.
Yeah, so they're going out wide. Here's McLean. McLean, he's dangerous, puts a little kick in behind. And Harris comes across and lets it go over the touchline.
Yeah, shepherds it over the ball, over the touchline. And see Dion Cooper running touch on the other side from the Bay. Astutely on the mark there. And Brady Hay back on after his time in the bin.
Yeah, so that was a quick 10 minutes, wasn't it? It's certainly been played at a pretty quick pace, this game here today.
It is. So the Bulls, their exit play earlier in the game was good. So let's see how they get out. Brennan up high.
Yeah, he does well again there. Brennan at the set piece, and Gresham takes one up as Edwards comes across.
Nice and solid there. Willie Gresham again.
He's rated very highly, Edwards. He's done a great job since coming over here from across the ditch with this Nelson Bay side. Attracting some very good players Oh, and that's big drop there by Mahina. And Collins goes over for his first try. He can't sniff him out. Johnny on the spot. And I tell you what, I can feel the moon shadow rocking over at Nelson Bay.
Yes, well, that was very opportune try there. You can just see the service just falling a little bit short there, and yeah, trying to pick up a half volley. Shad probably should have. He'll have to fix that ball up, especially getting out of trouble there. And yeah, back they go.
So the first 5 pointed there.
Jarvis there, straight for the water bottle. It's been a lot of scrums in this first half, but. Well, it has been unrelenting from the Bay. The field positions just, it's just turned into points finally. But a bit like the Bulls last week, they'll be just down there, taking a breather now, getting a drink from Chrissy Bailey. I just saw him looking for field position, just talking to Charles there. And
yeah, they need to definitely get the ball out of their own territory. And the flags go up. So 7-0 is the score.
Well,
for
the
Nelson
best
Bay
thing
side
about getting points against you is you get field position immediately. So let's hope we can get some good pressure off this kick-off. And
I think they need to go deep into the left-hand corner there.
Yeah.
Get the ball high, and they need a good chase on it too here.
They do.
As Mahina comes up.
Missing Burgess back there deep. He hasn't had much ball. Burgess has been lost midfield. So we'll see how Harry knocks one. Good hang time there on the ball.
That is a very good kick-off there, but Brennan, the first there as always, and tries to hold the ball up. But the big Franzel couldn't shake him off. They look to play wide here. Northcott with the ball on the boot and coming across. Here is Harris, and it bounces up for Harris. So Harris very elusive and gets away. He's very good on his feet. And here he goes, Harris, taking them up over the 40. Good run by the young fullback. Good counter-rucking there by the Bay. It opens up. However, as they pick and drive from the back, they're held up. Going to have to use this ball, and they get to ground. The Singleton Bulls side.
That was Charlie Shattuck. He'd be stuck in there, so the forwards want to look at, they've turned that over.
Turnover there, though, so here they come. Collins advancing the ball. Big Zion. Great offload there. Hamish Bartlett it was, backing up, and that was good interchange of passing for the forwards as they go wide now. Looks over the top and couldn't quite hang on to that then Burgess as it goes over the touchline. But they look good when they shift it wide here, the Bay.
Yeah, they do. And certainly I thought it was a time to attack for the Bulls just before we lost that ball in the turnover. The front row was stuck out in the backs, but gee whiz. Jarvis, good little offload there into play, and then out we come. But nice bit of hustle from the Bulls and the pressure back on. So right on halfway, the Bulls get some ball, and we'll see how we go from here.
Of course, we're live here on Bar TV Sports. Get in the game with Bar TV Sports for all your grassroots competitions. Of course, every single game live or on delay in Newcastle, Illawarra, Canberra as well. As we expand, and that's been turned over again. The feed.
Second tight head.
Yeah, the feed was right in the middle there, and Shattuck really has to start playing to his forward strength there as they get some good field position, and that goes over the touchline about 5 metres out.
Against the grain as well, so I'm a big fan of that. The 5'8", looking back. The winger was up, no one back there, and
you can see the crowd. It's really built up here on the top deck.
Yeah, it has.
God's Acre.
That far end up there, we've got the old boys section up there barricaded off, but it is ladies' day and they've been given all downstairs, but they've migrated north.
Where all the action is, Anthony, and that comes out. Mahina's under some pressure, steps inside.
There he goes. He's good on his feet.
Yeah,
so
he did well there to get away of the grasp of Collins as Mason picks and drives, and he's driven back towards their line. They need a good kick here. It's Gresham. He looks set to kick. As Mahina goes to the left.
He's a left-foot kicker, Willie, so we'll see. The counter-ruck's on here.
Yeah,
and the
good counter-ruck by the Bay.
He's off his feet, straight in.
Yeah, referee did well there. He's had a good game, this young referee.
Yeah, he has. Funny, a few years ago I've seen him, he reffed a lot of our games throughout the juniors and areas in the top ranks, so it's great to see
pathways for referees.
Oh, it is.
I mean, there's a couple of fairly decent or decently ranked referees in the Newcastle competition. Drew Tonks, of course, he's in the Super Rugby program and looking to further his career. Jared, of course, he's another one that's been there and thereabouts for the last couple of years, getting plenty of game time down in Sydney as well.
Yeah.
As all the big country tournaments.
Yeah, and it's great that they get around to that. Up at our country champs, we had a lot of young referees at the country champs, and geez, they refereed the games really well. Not one, but a good championship. So here we go, the line out right under our nose here. Brady Hay looking to feed. They'll probably look for Brennan again. He's been winning some ball. I think if he can jump up in front of 4 there, pretty much right where he is there. There we go.
Yeah, they go for Brennan. Maybe not completely straight, but anyway, Mahina has the ball and looks to play down the field as it drifts towards the touchline.
Yep.
Yeah, good kick in the end. As Burgess comes back for it, feeds Northcott. Northcott with plenty of space. The chase wasn't the best from the Bulls.
And here's Mahina back
Mahina
here
gets
waiting.
back there. He's put a touch on it, so everybody on side. Harris is inside him. Will he look to play the ball? He's going to look to play with Harris as Harris. He's met by a wall of Nelson Bay defence. He pops the ball that he didn't need to as Burgess kicks through.
Liam Bowden on the job
Bowden
there,
gets
thank
on
God.
there. And that's a penalty, so very lucky to escape.
Here we go, Liam Bowden.
And it's a little bit of a fisticuff there. It's Bowden.
Hello, my name's Liam.
I don't know if he threw a punch, but he's certainly not taking a backward step there against Bartlett. And Bartlett giving plenty of lip back. But the smaller man got the better of him there, and Bartlett wasn't too impressed.
Well, I don't know. He might know Liam because Liam is a boxer as well, and he is very, very rugged and robust. As pretty as he looks as a back rower, he loves to get amongst it.
Pretty boy Floyd.
Yep. And he can throw them. Certainly Big Stern talking to here to the Bay Boys, and I think he's getting told to take a message back and no more.
Yeah, Jarvis. He's a very good captain. He's very astute. He's got a very cool head on him.
Yep.
Of course, we all love it when a front rower is the captain of your side.
Yep. Wouldn't happen in my day. Greg Sonta.
Would have made it 4 in a row, I think.
Yes. Here he goes. So he's had a chat to both of them. Willie Gresham getting the chat there, and
yeah, well, that's good. Good game control, good game management by the referee here today. There's
Mahana
Mahina now.
Yes. Hina Hana. We'll come up with something.
We could just call him Hari. Well, let's call him.
Gee whiz.
Let's call him the Shank, because he shanked a couple here today.
Yeah, he has. But like you said, a bit of Jack there. He's having a laugh out there with Cooper Harris. But anyway, and good country footy. And a new bloke to the club, Brady Hay, looking to go again. So is Brennan the go-to?
Brennan has been the go-to, but I think they might go to a Lachlan here.
Yeah, Hayden Shepherd sitting just behind Brennan. Yeah, there he is there.
Up the back, and it comes off the top, and the captain, the coach Edwards comes up with it, and Bartlett takes it off the back. As they pick and drive now, Lovell. He's been doing a lot of tight stuff here today as the ball spits out the back, and here comes Mason, but no, it will be called a knock-on.
Yeah, he's obviously seen something there, a little knock-on.
I didn't think it was.
No,
we might get a look at the replay.
I think he might have been playing advantage from the play earlier on.
No, because he set the mark where it was. And
yeah, well,
he must have got a call from the touch judge because he was in no position to see that, Anthony.
No, Gareth, he wasn't.
So 10 minutes remaining here. Of course, this game brought to you by Wilson & Co. Law. Of course, if you need anything contractually, anything to do with law, go and see Greg Wilson from Wilson & Co. down in Newcastle. He's a big supporter of local rugby and a big supporter of Bar TV Sports. And of course, Elders, Insurance and Compass Editions.
Bailey losing his bind there, straight back on the game, and before the ball was fed, so saved the penalty.
So here comes Waringi calling them inside, and there's a bit of space out wide. Northcott did the arc around, but it didn't quite get to him as Mason took that ball in. Comes back to Edwards, and Edwards
tripped over Jacob Reed there.
Yeah, nice tackle by Reed in the end.
Oh,
as McLean comes in, and
he loves the action.
He is like John McLean, isn't he?
Yep.
Of course, the die-hard.
Oh, there we go. There's a turnover, bro.
The die-hard character. He wouldn't mind being compared to Bruce Willis, I'd imagine.
Yeah, well, he certainly not Christmas time up here in the Nakatami building.
Well, it's certainly might be penalty time. It looks like they might be going for goal here, the Bay, and they opt to do so. This will put them 10 in front.
Look at that service straight to the.
Look at you. You should be live. If you're not live member, I'll tell you. You're getting a better live. You might not want to be a live member because you're getting your beers delivered to you here.
Yeah, the 150 lashes on tap. I've prepaid for 4 schooners.
And she's got it very well timed because that one hit the bottom and the next one came out. So
Yep. I asked Fee to keep an eye on me.
I wouldn't have anyone else up here with me.
It's great to have you up here. And
it's great being up here at Rugby Park. Of course, grew up in Singleton via Newcastle and now call myself a Nelson Bay resident as that goes over. The flags go up, so that'll be 10-0.
10-0, so that'll be good. Bit like the State of Origin last night. I know I'm going across codes, but to see New South Wales just get one before half-time was really what sunk the... but the Bulls need that just to get in that game, just to get a bit of a taste. Mahana here, really good restart last time, enough time for Aaron Brennan to get to the ball. So let's see if we can get a bit of hang time there and look for some space and maybe regain the ball here.
So Mahana with that's a very good drop kick there. As
there, Brady Hay.
Up. Nice work, Hay. Gets up there like a winger.
Does. Bit of a breeze coming off Whittingham there.
Edwards
holding
there.
That ball up.
Edwards there looking to counter-ruck, but he was forced backwards. Brennan on the outside, but Reed will take it in. Good run by Reed. The Shaddocks at the back. Looking for...
I know the boys work a lot on their structure at 2 passes and then flood the ruck.
They need to be a little bit more direct, though, I feel. If they're going to go the 2 passes, they need some runners. And that goes behind. Poor pass by Gresham.
Sammy Harris. Yes. Scotty Griffiths over there, over from league. It's good to have him back. His dad's an old boy up here and played a lot of lower grades, Rod.
Yeah, Sam Harris did well there to clean it up, but they lose about 10 metres there as Brennan with the dummy, and Brennan gets through the other side. Nice run again by Brennan.
Adler, good
nice
line
little
there.
Short ball by Adler, running directly at his opposition and
that's
making
what you're talking
close to
about. What
7
they
metres.
needed, and Bailey Mage, he'll do exactly the same.
Yeah, this is better stuff when they play tight here, the Bulls. And they go again. It was Adler.
Again.
2 runs in a row. Well, thereabouts, and Brennan tries to repeat the feat.
Charlie Shattuck had to clean up there, so the Griffiths goes into halfback.
So here's Mahina. He's got his players out wide, and that was probably the wrong option.
Yes.
You know it's the wrong option when Dan Collins jumps up over the and gets
over
the ball.
Fullback. Cooper Harris. Must something they've talked about, looking for a little chippy.
It was terrible.
Mahana trying to fix a mistake there. And
Northcott getting it towards McLean. McLean, we know he's very fast.
Bounce
Can
funny.
he get it up? And it gets around. The ball stays in. McLean still has the ball.
This is
Can
where
he
he's
get
good.
away? He can get the ball away, but it goes to nobody. Edwards has the ball. They go wide again. This time it's Lavelle. Lavelle's picked up and driven on the 22. Great stuff there by the Bayside. Now they're in a commanding position.
See,
Frank has it.
Screaming
goes
for
wide.
it.
That is great defence out wide.
Well done. Brady Hay over the ball.
Lachlan calling the penalty there, so the quick tap taken. Here's Northcott. Northcott throws the long ball wide. Can they get over? Burgess,
Harris,
great
what a tackle.
He pops the ball up. It's a try anyway, but what about the tackle? Oliver will score, but I tell you what, that was a very good bootlace tackle.
Northcott even gives Harris a thumbs up of a great tackle, I think. I don't know if he was taking it out of him, but gee whiz, Sammy Harris.
They were very unlucky. We might get a look at the play here. They called offside, but I don't know about that. I just thought it was good line speed. In any case, the quick tap was taken as we go through the play. And it's good awareness.
He probably would have pinged someone for not making the... he would have got 10 there before Northcott with a big triple cutout coach killer. Harris, look at this, a great tackle. And then even a better offload than the tackle. And in he goes.
It was great stuff, wasn't it? Good.
It's good
rugby by both sides. It's exciting.
And McLean, getting the ball down that left side. We said he's such a good broken field runner, and they looked to him, and the kick came through and tidied up there on the outside.
Well, 5 years ago, he scored that try himself.
He does.
He's an old veteran now of this Nelson Bay side. And
getting a haircut a bit like mine.
The late nights and early mornings are catching up to him.
As
were the Bulls just then. But anyway, he set the play up nicely. It was very good stuff by the veteran. And here's Waringi. Takes the ball, comes around, and he misses that one. So the score remains 15-0 in favour of the Bay.
Calling my young son up, Hugh. Had a big win over at Colvin today.
So how are the juniors going here?
Well,
we talk about grassroots all the time.
Well, look, I'm the junior president here, and they're ticking along all right. we lost a team, my age group this year. We only had 11 players registered for that age group, so it was disappointing. But the fact we're still playing rugby up here is in most of the age groups is great.
That's a very good kick-off. Sorry to cut you off. As Collins gets up again.
Yeah, a little knock.
He thinks he's 6'7".
He does. He took that one in the same part of the field earlier. Playing advantage.
Well, here's Brennan. Brennan gets through again. He's hard to put down.
Strong.
Look at the big man. He reminds me of the WWE star Kane.
Right. Well, I missed that episode.
Here's Mason. Here he goes. Running wide. Bumps one off, but he's driven sideways. So Adler. Getting some good yards. Making a couple. Getting them on the front foot. Brennan looking for the ball again. Here he comes. The big man tries to get through. There he turned.
Yeah, they were
was
waiting
looking for the pass.
Maybe they're Adler.
Yeah, nice work. Adler stripped there as Lavelle.
So it's still going. Getting support. I think his wife's up here from Ladies' Day. Girlfriend, wife, whatever it might be.
Well, they go wide to Northcott. This is going to be trouble with McLean looming outside here. Might not need him, but yes, they use him. And here he goes. This
and he's
Northcott's
got
on.
people
inside.
waiting inside.
Northcott just couldn't hold the ball.
Well, they were lining up. There was 5 supporters inside. It was
a brilliant ball inside by McLean.
Every time you'd always expect a forward pass back inside, but here he goes.
Mason did a very good job of drawing and passing there, and McLean, look at him go. He's like a greyhound at the old.
Look at the bay lining up. Oh,
that was almost a try.
Brady Cope's been good in defence, but I don't think he gets him there. But gee whiz. Anyway, that's been a little bit of the state of the nation for the Bay. You know, just going to ground, but they still take this 15-0 lead just prior to half time.
So a minute remaining, with a chance to put some pressure on this bull scrum. They've been doing it all day, as they say. And here's Shattuck with the ball. Shattuck, great scrum again, but Shattuck does well, and Gresham will take it up, but he's met again with a good wall defence by this Bay side.
O'Loughlin taking it forward. This is exit play the Bulls have used well. And
here's Mason picking and driving. This is where they've looked exceptional, the Singleton Bulls, when they pick and drive. As Mahina now gets the ball wide. Here is Harris. Harris has support on the outside.
Cope outside him.
Yeah, Cope just overran the play a little bit, and they've stolen the ball.
I don't think he released him there, but anyway, they've got away with that. Ball's out there for mine.
We're into injury time now. As we're ringing, calling for it, taking it to the line. Didn't really have the options there. It was good defence by the Singleton Bulls.
Reed. Northcott having
Northcott comes short side. Mason gets about 10 metres. He's driven to the line, gets the ball away. And here they come again. Franzel.
Aaron Brennan there, strong at the breakdown. Jake Reed right on the ball. Brady Hay, good support. Liam Bowden ready to go. Another exit play by the Bulls.
Yeah, great steal there by the Bulls. Now they have to work at 100 metres to get the points on the board. But
Adler working hard.
He's been good, Adler, today as Mason. He's had a tough day at the office in the scrum, but
look at him working.
Mason does well again. Here's O'Loughlin picking and driving and brought to the ground.
That tackler got to release him.
Yeah, he's up around the head as well there, the tackler, but the referee steams it all right as Mahina now looking for the ball, kicking across field for his winger on the far side.
Over there, but McLean.
McLean. Great contact out there. Winger on winger, there's nothing better. The ball's away to Collins. He's quick, he's fast. But he's going to be put down, the hooker. Exceptional speed for a big man as Bartlett now comes towards the line.
Like his haircut, rough and rugged.
McLean gets in there, and Edwards
tackle Jacob Reed.
Goes towards the line, and again the Bulls regroup on their own line. Their goal line defence has been enormous, and that's a steal again.
Got a turnover there. That was
Jesus, turn the ball over back as we're ringing
now. Little knock on there by the Bay. I'd say we'll go to half time. There it is. He's pointed to the shed for half time. Well,
half time. Before we go to the break, what are your highlights out there today?
Well, look, the Bay have been camped down here, and
the defence by the Bulls has been enormous down here in front of the home side.
A lot of backline pressure, but the Bulls always like running uphill and towards Newcastle in the first half. In the second half, they'll have the wind up their tail. We'll hopefully see Mahina just relax a bit at halftime, get a breather. He knows his surroundings, look for a bit of field position, and yeah, we run towards a crowd in the second half.
Yeah, certainly is. So it's tough for a fly half to come into the side. The Bay's been very good. They look good when they spread the ball on the counter. That's where they're most dangerous. And, of course, it's scrum time too. Been dominant here all day. We're going to take a quick break and come back with all the second half action. Well, welcome back, everybody, for Bar TV Sports. We're here live at Rugby Park, Godsacre. The score 15-0 to the visiting sides, the Gropers, taking on the Singleton Bull, travelling up on the bus. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a pretty good bus trip back all the way to the country club, I'm told.
Well, there's
as we see here, it's Ladies' Day here. I don't know why they wouldn't stay.
Why
Anthony?
would you not set up camp, put a few swags, a few selfies going on with the girls, puckering up.
Look at the duck face there. That's
Well,
classic duck face.
Look at me. She doesn't even know she's on
She
telly.
doesn't
She's
know
just
at
found
all.
out.
That is unbelievable. That's one of the best selfies
Yeah.
I've seen in covering rugby in 25 years of covering rugby here for Bar TV Sports. That is the best selfie I've seen as we go back now to the action.
Well, there weren't selfies when the All Blacks played country here, and This is where they set up camp
So Singleton
25
kicking
years
off.
ago.
Running left to right, and that is a very good kick again by Mahina.
Brady Hay, straight guy, Lachlan in support and defence. And, well, the Bulls need to play it down here. And
as they go back to Warringah, the wind has certainly picked up, so it's going to be tougher to get
Yeah,
out of the half, but that's a good clearing kick as Harris comes out with it, kicks it back downfield. Good
Little
stuff
local
there,
knowledge.
and Warringah's back there. He's going to play on. He could have taken the mark there, gets it to Northcott, and Northcott will punch it down and get it over the touchline for the first line out of the half.
yeah, he's kicked smartly, Northcott, during the first half. And again, just punching it low, pulling the 4-iron out of the bag there and keeping it under the wind. And just the other side of the canteen there, right in front of Jeffrey Neal Burns. Standing, looking on astutely from the other side.
The Bill Sutton stand. No one's sitting in it.
Yep, no one's there. Actually, Billy Sutton owns it, but Mitchell Tanner's got his other sign straight over the top of it. So,
Typical Doctor.
oh, there we go.
Probably charged exorbitant prices as well.
Yep.
Of course, he's in our man of the match sponsor today, Das Hunt House. They're in business together with the Stigma Health.
Yeah, with James. And, a little
Oh,
play.
that ball pops up.
Yeah, that's a little bit of...
So here come the Bay. The Bay look dangerous now. Warringah looking to feed it outside. The dummy's thrown, and here goes
Oh,
McLean,
McLean.
but he's gone without it again. And
It's been the story of the Bay's day, just going without it there, and you can a
Oliver
little bit of
just-
lack of communication there with Mahana, I think. And look, it doesn't have to be fancy. The boys just need stock standard play. Here we go.
yeah, we knew it was on, and Oliver getting the ball here. He summed it up. Probably could have drawn the man under, but went
Yeah.
outside to McLean, who equally was in some space. But
Griffiths and Bowden trip over each other trying to get to McLean. You know, we saw him in space. They know how dangerous he is. And so here we go. And
so it is a Singleton Bulls throw. They're going to be under all sorts of pressures. Brennan goes up. They've been good at the set piece.
yeah, they have.
At the line out, the scrum, they've struggled a little bit in the first half, but this is good stuff as
Roll
they...
this up the field. The boys, Bailey Mason on the side there.
Yeah, taken back, and Mahina now looking to get the ball downfield, and he does just that and gets them up towards halfway.
That's
as
nice.
the ball bounces up.
Well,
Towards the
McLean
zip.
looking for... wasn't taken back in. That maul fell just short of the 22 line. And
Yeah, maybe it may have been taken back. I'm not too
Yeah,
sure, but
don't
anyway.
know.
McLean, we know
Quick
he's an
throw,
honest.
here
We
we
know he's
go.
an honest man as the ball comes out. Warringah.
Cuts the centre.
Mason with a short ball and got the forwards
Oh,
running out
Sam
wide.
Harris, great turnover from
It
the
was a
centre.
very good turnover, just over halfway.
Got the numbers out, had to
Hay
go. Still
bounces
looked
off
at-
one and looking dummy, showing and going. Can't get the ball away. So they look to go left. They go right.
Oh, great hands, Adler.
Yeah, it was good hands by the big prop forward. And here's O'Loughlin now. Take them up to halfway. The ball spits out again. So control the breakdown, not the best. And little short ball there to Brennan.
He's got a nice touch, Mahana. I like the look of him.
He certainly will grow into the side, especially getting Mason back as well.
Yeah,
Hassa.
they'll know each other. And here
So
goes
here
Brady
comes
Hay.
Hay up the middle, inside, ball
Liam
over.
Bowden.
Bowden it was, up to 22. Can't pop the ball, it goes over everybody's head. Adler cleans up again. Taken by Warringah, so they go back to where they came from.
Great clean out guy, Lachlan.
And here's Mahina going wide and no runners out there, but here comes Gresham with a bit of space. We know he's strong, he's dangerous. Oh. Harris looking
He's got
for
him
it.
for
and
offside there, thankfully.
Corey Lavelle was
Looming large.
positioned, but he was offside, unfortunately, there for the big lock.
Well, it's the first bit of real broken field play we've seen from the Bulls, and Brady Hay sparking it over this side earlier on, and Mahana here, we've got the wind. He's not a local, but he knows where it blows. That's a corner straight from Whittingham out.
He's not a weatherman either.
He's not a weatherman. So here we are. 7 metres out, the Bulls.
They are 7 metres out, as you mentioned, so first real opportunity here to attack on the line for the Bulls in this match. Had a good opportunity to get 3 points earlier on in the game. It was denied.
Well, it was shanked.
So Bowden and Shepherd, they certainly have come out here and they look
Yeah, Hayden
like
Shepherd
they're
in from half.
well, they look like the two players that are going to turn this game, and they set up for
That's-
them all, and it's very well executed as
Here it
they
is.
drive towards
Try
the
time.
line.
Sure.
Oh, I thought that was a try. I thought he got the ball
well,
down.
It looked good from here.
Everyone went up in the stands up here.
Yeah,
He looked over for all money. It was a very well set up.
On the wrong side there.
Very well set up manoeuvre, and he goes over. Oh, that's got to be a try. The referee was right there.
Well, he's come there. He is about 3 weeks late. Anyway,
well, his ladies' day here
fun
today.
Time. Here we go. It is ladies' day, yep. So we'll give him that one. Right in front of the kids on the scrum machine down there. Let's see if the Bulls can put one on the bay here. 5
Yeah, they would have had a chat at half time here, Anthony, and you were down in the huddle. What Bob Harris would have said, they need to switch on at scrum time and really focus.
Yeah, and there's the bay again. Solid, unbound advantage there.
Pops up. So here they come now. Good opportunity. Mahina taking on the line, spins out of one. Gets taken down on the 5. There's trouble if they go to the right, but they choose to go close. And, good tackle.
Adler again.
Adler taking all the tough stuff at the moment. 5 metres out. Picking off the back is Mason. Mason spins around as now Brennan gets to the back. Brennan will pick and drive as he's done all game, but the Bay are up for the challenge. So now
they've been good at the
Bulls.
Bulls.
Here they come now. That's a try.
Yep.
Well done there, Bulls. Good pressure.
Sam Reid.
They kept it tight. Sam Reid goes over. You can't miss him in the headgear and goes over for the first try here for the Bulls. Is this the comeback that the ladies want?
It is. This might be a ploy. A lot of them bachelors out there. It might be a ploy. Bring the bit of fluff down, and here he goes. Pick. Try time, and he was well positioned that time, the ref.
I don't think they've called it fluff here since the late 80s, Anthony. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
But they look fabulous here today, all the ladies.
Well,
and
there
they
are.
there.
Almost again.
Here they go.
Pucker up, girls.
It could almost be another selfie.
There's catch bums galore.
This is unbelievable.
Gee whiz.
As we go back to the action.
Well, they haven't learnt from their mistakes, have they?
It could almost be file footage.
Well, yeah, we have gone to the file footage.
We might have just gone to the replay. But anyway, that's live here on Bar TV Sports. Ladies' Day.
A few of the Madawi Marauders here from 3rd grade hanging about, trying to pick up a few of the Singleton ladies on Ladies' Day.
Anyway, here's Mahina. Hasn't had the best day with the boot here.
Missed that one early. Hopefully he's learned his lesson. A lot of pressure there and
comes through.
Heads down
and again it goes wide.
Looked good, but
anyway, looked good, wasn't good.
Anyway, a little bit hard on himself there, but it's nice to see. Look, I like him. I think he's going to be good. You know, here he is. 16 hours ago, he was sitting on a plane watching,
Entourage.
Mr. Incredible.
And he's watching Bar TV Sports.
He was. Good knowing what he was
knowing what he was going to come up against here today in this Rams NHRU competition. Hay goes up for it. Great hands there by the hooker. So both hookers proving they can get up with the best of them here today. And the ball goes wide, and look at that Adler again. He's been solid in this second half. Keeps the ball in somehow as McLean gets his hands on the ball, but that's going to be called a knock-on.
Lost forward. Yeah, Brady A did well there, especially with fighting with it with Collins. He's been good in the air today, Collins.
Yeah,
look at Adler go. He's been barnstorming. Another junior. Yeah, foot on the touch there by Jake Reid.
It's been a good battle, and in the tough games, Nelson Bay, they won a few good matches, but they seem to fade late in the last sort of 15 or so. So if Singleton can stick with them here, Nelson Bay really need to turn themselves on. As Warringi's calling for the ball.
Second half, and
so Warringi looking for McLean inside, and here he goes again. He's exciting every time he has the ball.
Yeah, Guy Lachlan straight on the ball there.
Yeah, nice
fantastic
work, wasn't it?
He's very excited. He's pumping the boys up. Here we go.
Yeah, that would have hurt Nathan Brennan there, the big slap.
Yeah, Aaron.
I wouldn't be too happy in this cold weather.
No.
Copping a slap like that to the chest, but Brennan, we know he's thick, and there he goes,
Solid.
McLean.
Lachlan, look at him on his feet, bang.
Both of them straight over the ball. It was Shepherd as well.
Yep.
Just locking the ball up, and that's how you do it out there for all the kids at home.
Well, here we are right under the old boys section. This is where you don't want to be if you're from the Bay.
So Zion Takarua at the front. He's a big boy, Zion Takarua. I had a chat to him before the game, and they're going to the Aggie to watch the Lions after this on the way home.
Yeah, right.
He said, do they have a good feed, bro? I said, you won't. You might have to get 2 schnitzels.
Well,
And Brennan takes the ball forward up towards the 22.
Commits 3 or 4 defenders.
Mason again. It's been Brennan and Mason all day with a pick and drive, and the Bulls have seemed to tighten this up, and it's working for them. As now O'Loughlin now goes forward.
Jacob Reed, the try scorer again, getting another touch there.
Yeah, Shattuck's going to probably get caught in there, so they'll look to pick and drive. Shattuck's at the back. So that's a penalty. It was, in fact, Shepherd taking that forward.
Yeah, Collins good on his feet there, nice and strong. He's had a good game today, Collins. And
it's only his 3rd game back since coming back from England, and had a good stint over there. He was highly rated. Will probably go back.
Well, that's what happens when a back gets in there and tries to do a forward's job. So the boys have done it well in the 8. So Bulls matching numbers, leaving well and not.
Yeah, so they look to go to the back, and Bartlett gets the ball. Comes down to Filer. Filer, good width there. Warringhi. Mason goes forward, and good hard run there by the outside centre. Warringhi comes around. Instead it goes to Lavelle. Lavelle doesn't find too much distance on that as Warringhi now calling for the ball. He might look to kick, but no, he goes wide to Collins. Collins has a bit of space.
Certainly not a lot organised.
Yeah, well, the Singleton defence has been very good as now Edwards advances the ball as they try and get over this 40, and they do so only just, though. As it comes back now to Warringhi, and he'll exit out of the half. And here comes Harris, steaming onto the ball. He's very quick, good on his feet. He's dangerous with a bit of space. Can't dance away there. A little knock on maybe by Harris. And, the referee has picked it up from the touch judge.
He read that play well, Cooper, Harris, and the old man will be happy with how he's done that, but just a little knock on here. Yeah, he's very light on his feet. State touch player, and there it is there, just a little knock on.
Yeah, helped along by the Nelson Bay defence, but in any case, it's a knock on, and Nelson Bay again. The Bulls have to hold strong here to keep out this Bay side. They're looming and can feel the game about to open up when they get in their own half, but when the Bulls are in the Nelson Bay half, they do look dangerous, especially when they keep it tight.
Yeah, keep it tight. We just haven't seen a sharp backline passage.
Go the short side, and Fiedler gets a little kick in behind, and Harris again positioned well, and this time he'll look to kick.
And a good
and
kick
turns them around this big Nelson Bay forward pack.
Yes,
and that
fantastic.
is lovely. He's been doing that since coming down to training with his old man 10 years ago.
Well, Coop played a lot of league as a junior and never strapped the boots on as a junior. And Ali's old man, one of the great sportsmen in Singleton. Al's played over 100 games of soccer for Singleton, 100 games for league in Singleton, 100 games for senior rugby in Singleton. So
it's a rare feat.
Oh, it is.
He's one of the best athletes in the Hunter Valley.
He's fantastic, Alan. See Jacob Reed coming off there and Adam Clements going on.
Yeah, they don't lose anything with Clements. If anything, he's very solid in the line out as well.
Yeah, that's right.
As that ball comes up and out the back there, little flick pass off the line out. And
good hands there from Warringhi.
Gets a wide ball out to Northcott. Northcott dangerous. Oh, look at the step. The footwork's there. Gets them up to the 22. Oh, the ball pops out and Mason looking to get a ball away, and he does that. McLean's in trouble. Uses his strength and gets the ball downfield. The veteran showing all his worth here. Didn't start the season in first grade, but sure, he's made his way and made the position his own again here for this Nelson Bay Gropers side.
Clements, the new man.
Yeah, Clements looking to pick and drive, and he's driven backwards. Had the car in reverse. Looking to go wide. They haven't really got any options out there as young Sam Harris does well in the end and waits for his forwards to get around him.
Takaroo waiting for him out there.
Yeah, they look a little bit disorganised here. The Bulls, Brennan, sure to take them forward and takes them over that advantage line again.
Tackler got a release there and get away.
And that is a penalty.
Advantage, not rolling away there.
Yeah, so nice work there by the Bulls. They look to be a little bit disjointed, but they got back together and reacquainted themselves. And
yeah, well, that's what Brennan's doing. As young as he is, a bit like his brother, just take the ball forward, settle it down, do what's been working well for us. So Mahana here looking for some touch, probably get it down around the 22, I'd reckon. Yes, good touch finder down there.
Yeah, he does well. That's the best of the day. Nelson Bay on the back foot.
Well, if the Bulls can go down and get in here and get some points and knock it over, that'll have them down by 3. So they've got to turn this field position into points. Even if it is 3, they'll need those points later in the game.
This game, of course, brought to you by Compass Editions. Callan Smith, a former Singleton local, doing good things in Newcastle.
Yes, a regular at the lunches, Cal.
The ball comes off the top and now goes wide. Mahina grasps for it. It goes to Harris. Now to Harris again. Out wide, they're jinking around. And they do well, the Bay. They're up to it in defence, and Brennan again goes forward, and Collins this time cuts him down around the midriff there. Little short board, O'Loughlin. Nice work here as O'Loughlin runs over McLean, but the ball's been called forward. Well, I can't believe that.
Neither can I.
That's a travesty, Anthony Partridge.
Yes, I don't even know Travis, but it is him.
Travis T. Ice-T's
Travis
brother.
T. Oh, right, sorry.
Look here. Marginal.
Yeah. It's
if we
Rugby
slow it
Park.
down.
You got to give it.
If we slow it down.
He's a forward. Surely he's given a foot compensation for being a forward.
If we slow it down, that is indeed forward.
Well, Reece Cutbush is coming off, finally succumbed to the hand injury from the first half. He's toughed it out there, and
yeah, he's done well. We'll get a...
I'm not sure who's on. I can ask one of the Groper socials up here.
We'll get a name on it from our producers here in a second. Any case, we'll go back to the action here at scrum time. Look at them in tight there. That's a good effort by the Bulls.
Shattuck, good pressure.
Gets in front of them. Knock on. Advantage played. They've got the ball, but it's wrapped up there. It's going to be a Singleton
come
Bulls.
our way.
I don't know.
Hayden Shepherd. I think he secured the ball with his bum, Hayden Shepherd, if we see the replay there. He dives on it with his bottom.
I don't really know the interpretation of the law there. You're the referee.
No, well, I don't either.
And he knocked that out of his head in a slapping motion. I'm pretty sure that should be a Singleton knock-on by my interpretation of law number 45.56, Section C.
Well, the way it is now, if you're in an attempt to take a ball and you lose it and a ball comes out, you lose it forward taking the ball, it's not a knock-on, you're stealing the ball. I might get a phone call from Paul Ryan later and tell me I'm completely and utterly wrong.
Picked up off the back by Lockham, but he swarmed Bartlett. And Fidler comes around. He's done well today,
playing
Bartlett.
Advantage here for them not being
Here comes Mahina with a bit of space. Can't get the ball to Gresham. Goes along the ground, but it's advantage plays. And this should get them up.
Shattuck looking for the quick tap.
I think they should go for the corner here if they get the opportunity. Shattuck was going for the quick tap. But really, they've got to go for the corner or even the points maybe. They're going to go for the tap. Interesting. As Adler takes it up into Edwards. Edwards, as they go backwards. Adler's still going.
He's been strong.
Little move been put on. Oh, that could have crept up high there. The referee says play on. As they go now to Hay. Good hands, but he can't get the ball away to Gresham. We know he likes to chance his arm, the hooker. Mahina's calling for it. But they go to Adler again. There's space. Needs to get it to O'Loughlin. Gets low. And it's over. What a try. Great work. We saw Mahina on the far side say, no, I don't want the ball. Swing it to the right. And O'Loughlin goes over for a very good try.
They were and the change of direction. Charlie Shattuck get there. Like I said, Mahina's called for it out there. No, bang, got to go back.
Yeah, good work by Mahina, and Adler summed it up. Thought he might have tried to go himself. Winger unmarked, but you're not going to get over.
And number 8 is never going to give it to a winger.
Ever.
And McLean down holding his knee there too.
Yeah,
O'Loughlin.
I think it was McLean's come from the field, I believe.
Yeah, there he comes. It's Guy O'Loughlin's head might have hit his knee or something's gone on there, and I don't think I've ever seen McLean come off the field. He's tough, he's robust, he's rugged, and well, this is the momentum we're talking about this second half, and the Bay have died off a bit in their games, and if the Bulls can running downhill with the wind, getting the momentum, running towards a crowd, it's all playing in their favour here.
Yeah, certainly is, and tough assignment here for Mahina. Coming off the plane last night. As he comes in, there's going to be pressure on the kick. It comes around and straightens up, and look at that.
Straight over.
That is why he's going to be great for Rugby Park, because that goes over the black dot, and the Singleton Bulls now right in this game.
Yes.
15-12.
Well, that makes it a 3-point ball game. You know, any of that pressure. 20 to go. Still a lot of time.
So 15-12 the scoreline is.
And that breeze starting to pick up.
Breeze has certainly picked up. Oh, nicely taken there by Shattuck. Really put his body on the line, but it's locked up, and they're going to have to use it, and they do just that. And it was Shepherd. He's been very good in this second half, as is this man Mason. Getting it to Clements. Clements takes the ball to ground. They pick and drive, and here comes Hay.
Oh.
That was a good tackle there by Big Tekarua.
Oh, and he's letting Bailey Mason know who he thinks the better prop is today.
It's 6 to go. Dan Collins has charged it down, and Waringi will go over for a try.
Has he scored? I don't know.
Yeah, he's got the ball down for sure. Yeah. He said yes.
Gee whiz.
And if a hooker says he's got the ball down, he has got the ball down. And that is certainly as
right against a runner play here. And, geez, were they onside, those three blokes there? Gee whiz, I don't know. But anyway,
well,
it's all...
Can't be taken back now.
No, it certainly can't.
So that'll take them out to 20-12, and it really wasn't what the Bulls needed there.
They're going to have to work hard now, the Bulls. And, well, like I said, best thing about points is getting field position. I know it doesn't help them much, but we'll get back down here and get some more points. And still, like I said, 20 minutes to go, 18 minutes to go or so. And
yeah, the kick to come. And Waringi, we know he's very good with the boot.
We saw one miss from about this line from Mihana, so certainly a bit further out.
From the other side. As he comes around, and he makes no mistake of it. So 22-12 is the score here at Rugby Park. And the Bulls are up against it again. We saw last year they came from behind to get away with their only victory of the year. They don't want to lose the opportunity here and let this game slip away from them. So Mahina, he has to step up. He's done well in this second half. It's clicking. But Nelson Bay coming up with something against the runner play just there. They go ahead.
Kick deep.
Yeah, nice kick deep there as Lavelle. He's been solid here today, Lavelle.
Brady Hay looking for a shot there.
Yeah, Brady. Well, he's trying to get one back from getting absolutely empty before, and it opens up. Oliver it was.
That long, wrong.
Comes back to Waringi. They look to feed Northcott. And Northcott will just put it in behind him.
Bodie Cope waiting for it.
Yeah, he did well there. He read it nicely. So now the Bulls, they're going to have to stay strong here, stay solid. They need to play tight again and just have some patience as they get the ball up towards this try line here. The scoreboard ends.
Certain hands in the ruck there. Adam Edwards laying all over that. So we saw kicking for touch earlier down. It was about 7 metres out earlier on, down the same spot. And a good driving maul from a 5-man line out last time.
Great kick. That is an unbelievable kick. 5 metres out. Sets them up for the rolling maul.
It does.
It's like he's played here all his life.
Well, when I met him, I told him you aim for that light tower. And he just missed it. But
well, he didn't miss the information, that's for sure, because that is the kick of the day, and it could become the play of the day if the Singleton Bulls can get this right.
And here comes, same line out again.
Yes, so looked in. Here comes Mason in the back. Oh, doesn't bind on. Looks to step through, but Dan Collins is equal to the task. Mahina's now calling for it. Has Gresham outside him. Uses him with a short ball. Bumps off one Gresham. Goes towards the line, but Bartlett comes across and cuts him off. They'll pick and drive here again. Mason, he's hungry. He's looking for one, but he's rolled on his back by Collins. Collins has been enormous here. As they go close. Picking and driving. And again, the Bay drive them back. Mason now, he's going to be tough this time.
Got advantage. That's going to
be called advantage. As now Mason, he's caught up.
Been offside around the ruck. Here we go.
Yeah, so that's a penalty there.
Offside.
And I think they've got to go for touch again and try and get that line out working.
For mine, I'd tap and go here because if
That's
you kick for touch, if you kick for touch and make it a contest, and we don't need that.
Here comes Brennan. Brennan gets through the other side. Brennan goes towards the line, but he's bent backwards. Good tackle. Shattuck needs quick ball. Adler. He's cut off there. Nelson Bay going to have to watch himself here off their own line. They're creeping forward out wide. As they pick and drive, they might not need it. Brought backwards again. This time, Bartlett again underneath. Rolls him over.
Oh, Lachlan.
And that's a penalty again. Yeah,
he's going to go. He's going to have a chat now.
Yeah, he has to go for his card because they were creeping forward offside, as I mentioned just then, and Edwards may be the man.
He called him out of it 3 or 4 times during that stage of play, and hands in the pocket. There it is.
Yeah, Edwards won't be happy with that. He's a professional. He's a very good coach. He's an astute player, but that time just getting it wrong. So now they go to Mason. Mason, Collins comes off the line. Ripping hit there. Shattuck gets quick ball. Can they use it out wide? O'Loughlin.
Looking for a second.
Yeah, gets brought down. They have to consolidate here as Big Zion comes.
Got to be careful not to lose another
through.
one.
Brennan gets through. Good run. He deserves a try. Shattuck now gets it to Mahina. Goes wide. As they go back inside, Harris bounces off a couple, but he's ragdolled by Franzel. They're losing metres here, the Bulls. They need to reset. Here's Hay. He'll go forward. Nice work there by Hay as Brennan gets to the back. Looking to pick and drive. No, Shattuck calls him back in. Adler is running wide. He gets the ball and they swarm him, but he gets away from one. He's been the best out there. Oh, the elbow comes down by Adler in the tackle there.
They're not releasing him there.
Yeah, they're not getting away. They're not rolling away. This could be a penalty, but Mason will go again. Searching for a try. Gets them through the other side.
Brennan lining up out here.
Yeah, here's Adler again. Adler goes towards the line. There's space out wide. Mahina. What can he do? He can go towards the line. That's a high shot. Play on, says the referee. As they counter-ruck, and that's a penalty. And that'll be time in the bin.
More time. So that'll take them down to 13.
Yeah,
with
definitely.
13 minutes to go.
The rules as they state. The rules as they state these days.
Watch this.
Anything.
Mahina. Whoa, welcome to
He stepped back into it, I guess, but he's got the yellow. The cheese has been sliced here at Godsacre Rugby Park. They're all on their feet. 13 minutes to go, down to 13 players. Let's see the number 13 score out wide.
Well, Jarvis talking there, and not much he can do. Here we go.
His reactionary as Adler takes it again, takes them into contact. A good tackle there by Oliver. Oliver's done well, almost holds him up in the tackle. Shattuck needs to be quicker here. As Brennan gets the ball, goes wide. Can't get the ball away to Hay or Kenny. He's getting close. He's driving towards the line. Quick ball there. Gresham goes forward. Gresham's close. Held up. Great defence again. They're short. Mahina's digging for it.
Held up, no.
Held up.
5 metre scrum. Well done, Willie Gresham.
So this is trouble here for the Bayside.
Well, it will be
only missing a second row. The other, I guess,
back. So what the Bulls need to do now, well, it's a bit tough. They've played really well tight, but the Bay are going to be really short, so they need to start to spread that ball side to side, and they'll catch them short. Definitely. They have to play like that for the next 6 or 8 minutes.
I'd like to see them play tight, three or four phases.
Yeah, and then it's got to go.
Then it's got to go. Either side's going to be short.
But the Bay have been quite starchy, a bit like the Bulls in the first half, and that try against a runner play it's really cost the Bulls. But points here and put the pressure back on the Bay.
As we go now, scrum time here again.
Another scrum. Well, the Bay will be happy to see that. That's time. Time used up, and
looking for the quick tap though.
See Collins there having a chat. Using all his,
the old veteran.
Oh, look at him. Excuse me, sir. Is that the mark? Where's the sir? Is that a mouth guard?
What mark?
Just
is there blood on his jersey?
Yeah.
All the tricks are coming out there.
Yep. They certainly are.
So now looking for it. the Bulls with the advantage here. The Bay have to dig deep. And they hold strong. Oh, great scrum by the Bay. That is terrible. The ball's out there. Has to pick it up. That is a penalty to Singleton.
Here we go.
They get away with that.
Got to go.
Lifting there. As O'Loughlin, he's calling for it. Looking for a little play. Runs back towards the forwards. Back towards Collins, who holds him up. Great strength by the hooker again. Here's Mason. Mason bumping off a couple. Gets it to Brennan. Brennan.
Yeah, they've been partners in crime today.
Yeah, they've both been enormous. Mahina's calling for it now. They need to get it wide. Gresham. Oh, it goes to nobody. Harris has to pick up. And there goes Northcott. Northcott will go all the way to score a try against the run of play. What a try by the Bay. And that's got them well out of trouble.
Oh, gee whiz. Well, that's certainly opportune. Right against the run of the play.
Oh, what about that? Look at the cheeky grin by Northcott. He plucked it out of the air.
Well, look at him, surrounded by giants, and they're even short. Look at
it just went to nobody, and just the communication there.
Harris to be a bit deeper coming onto that ball there, and
Northcott.
Yeah, good chase. Harris trying to
He's not
bring
as quick
it back.
as what he was.
Harris, no, but you give everyone 7 metre start. There he goes, try time. Well,
nicely done
for the Bulls. It's dropped a few degrees in the last couple of minutes, so yes, those clouds are coming over Rugby Park. I see a couple of changes now, a few fresh legs from the Bulls, but is it too little too late? Guy O'Loughlin coming from a well-deserved rest. He's been strong today.
Heartbreaking, really, isn't it? They
it is.
had every opportunity to get themselves way into this game. Still 9 minutes to go, but after that try, it's an uphill battle, certainly.
It certainly is, and especially all that pressure the boys have put on the Bay there, and to come away with no points. And, well, if he knocks this over, that's 14 points from the Bay coming against a runner play, too. An intercept, and waved
away, so 27-12. We can't say waved away anymore. We saw the incident up at Nelson Bay, and the Merriweather Carlton touch judge said, at the judiciary, the quote was, you don't even wave it away anymore, and it was no point of what went on.
Well, there you go. That's what started it.
Yep, so you can't say waved away anymore. As Wilson and Co., the major partner here today.
Well,
of course, Rams, the major partner for the NHRU. Get in and see all the guys there at Rams for all your home loans. Keeping the interest low.
That'll go back to halfway.
Keeping the interest low as well. Here, and that is
too deep. Back to halfway. Well, when I played, I used to say, what do you want to do? Scrum at centre field? I always asked for the shot at the goal. I never got offered it. It never turned up, but I used to try it every game.
Couple of substitutions entering the fray.
Yeah, seeing you.
Fresh legs for the Bay here.
There's been a couple come on for the Bulls.
He's been good here today, Phil Feidler. Out there, the number 9. He's been solid, hasn't he? He's really guided this
team
pack around for the Nelson Bay side. They've been starved of the ball, really, in the second half. So every try they've scored has been against the run of play. So the Bulls can take something away from this if they don't come away with the victory. I mean, we're not calling it yet, but they've been certainly gallant out there, and their defence off their own line. It could have been 40-0.
Yeah, that's right. And that's what the boys... There's been some big scores earlier in the year, but the boys have been trying hard week in, week out. Like I've always said, got some really staunch critics up at the end of the old boys' end of the veranda up here. And
back in my day.
Yeah, back in my day. It wouldn't have happened in my day, but there's been a lot of... the guys have really worked hard week in, week out, and that's all you ask, for everyone to put in a big effort. And they've done that today, and a couple of balls against the run of play. But once Mahana settles in and gets to know the guys and what Bob and Chris are trying to plan up here, and I like the look of him. He's got a bit of Johnson from the Warriors about him, got good feet. And
I thought it's just the hair.
Yeah, he does look
a bit Sean Johnson-esque, doesn't he?
Yeah. But anyway, we'll see how we settle down. And, Husser to come back and Nath Brennan to come back after their country duties.
Should be a good second part to the season here for the Bulls here.
You should see. So the players are stacked, base stacked left here, but they've still got 2 players right. So might be 8, 9 up the right-hand side here maybe. There we go, 8, 9 up the right.
Finally to Northcott. Northcott, dangerous all day. A little chip over for himself. Letting it bounce there, and that's a little knock on there.
Oh, he's got a penalty.
It was Bowden,
Yeah,
penalty,
an accidental offside here. Bowden happy to go the push and shove.
Unfortunate there, but you'd think they go for line here, the Bay.
Yeah, they will, to try and put a nail in it here. There it is.
Good kick again. He's been good here today, Waringi.
As
I said, the 9 and 10, they've worked in tandem, both of them guiding the side around perfectly when they've been up against it.
Northcott's just chimed in nicely all the time, hasn't kicked it. And that's hard for the Bulls, you know. Does he kick deep? Does he kick short? As he drifts right out to this left-hand wing, Northcott. So they might have a crossfield kick in play here or something on. Bit of a set piece. Number 8 out midfield here on against the throw. Brady
nice
Hay tidies up there.
They've been good today at the line out. It's probably the best thing they can take away from the game here today, Bulls.
Oh,
as well as their tight play. So, unfortunately there as Mason straightens the play up here. The Bulls, they want to dig deep here and give something for the crowd. As now the ball comes out. Waringi goes wide. Steps inside Northcott. Northcott sets the play up. A little short ball. The captain there, Jarvis, sets it up. They need to show patience here as Waringi steps off the right. The space opens up and Waringi's almost in. Yes, he is. He's over.
Try time to the Bay.
And the Madawi
boys.
I'd hate to be on that bus.
Supporting the neighbours.
I'm glad it's going left at Paul's corner.
Yes.
Not going all the way back to the Sea Breeze tonight.
They've been camped right next to us here in the central commentary position, and they've sunk more beer than me. Well, the Bay coming back with points now. A few more changes coming on. Certainly trying to release the Hounds now. And yeah, the Bulls quite dejected down in the in-goal there. Even the ball boys laying down.
Yeah, the ball boys had enough.
Yep.
The ladies, they've had enough. They've thrown the cardigans on and stuff.
They've had enough. Maybe a few of the boys think they might not have had enough.
Yeah, there's a couple of them out there with put some jackets on and all the like.
Yes,
not
certainly
amongst it like they were before.
Yeah, that's right. Dropped a few degrees up here, and Sammy Harris comes off for a bit of a rest. Bit of blood on the eye.
So now, the Bulls, as we get heckled up here by the Madawi side, the Marauders.
Yeah, big winners too. 50-0 against Army.
And that sums
up.
Here comes Dan Collins. That's especially, he's been leaping like a gazelle all game.
Fine. He was a tackler there, Bowden.
He did well, Bowden.
Knowing the law as well.
How good has Dan Collins been here in this second half?
Well,
his defence has been enormous as well. He scored a try.
Been good under the high ball. There it is. He's got another turnover himself there. So, yeah, that's an elbow, yeah. An elbow in the clean out. No shoulders, no nothing. Go and have a spell.
Yeah, he's the South African import, Franzel.
Yeah.
And
that's not lacquer, as they'd say over there. Not lacquer. Oh, he's gone for the tape on the head. He knows the time.
2 minutes to go.
2 minutes to go. Go and get the first of the cold showers. Hot on the Bulls side. We turn the taps off.
Yeah, especially
for the visitors.
Especially when, they had the chance to claw their way back here, the Bulls.
Yeah,
Bob Harris, while he won't be disappointed, he might be disappointed, but he shouldn't be too upset about the loss, I guess I was trying to say.
Yeah, well, Clement's cleaning up there. Brennan gets a tap back, and, we had some points here. It'd be nice to finish her off.
So Mason
trying to get the ground.
Brennan now this time.
Yeah, he's worked hard again, Brennan.
Yeah, he's probably been the best out there for the Bulls along with Mason. Here's Mahina. Short ball to Gresham again, bouncing off the chest.
Well, there's a story of the day for the Bulls. Few too
many
mistakes, and
the as they are trying to get themselves
Harry
back
Mahana,
in the game.
Look, like I said, welcome to the country. Played 5'8" in first grade in the NHRU tomorrow when you get here, mate. It is a tough ask. And the Bay, they've been very solid against some of the top tier teams, certainly putting a lot of points on the greens last week. And it's not like the old boys up there, they won't care. The Bears will still go down well. There's Al Harris, I can see in the distance, Cooper's dad. And the Madawi boys just cut out of the shot very nicely by the producers.
Yeah, nice work by the producers here at Bar TV Sports, because we certainly don't want our cameras cracking.
There we go.
Out wide now to Burgess.
Burgess,
he's very quick out
Look
wide.
at him go.
Burgess kicks it infield. Good work there as Northcott evades both players there. Ball pops up and finally gets it wide. Northcott steps and runs into a big tackle there, and the ball goes wide again. Around the corner, around they go. Nobody stops. Where do we go? And that is a good try again.
Yes, well, they've slammed it home the Bay. That's just good play. Good pressure. Bodies in motion, going forward hard. And the Bulls stuck in goal, sucking them in now. Bit dejected, the boys now. But, the Bay been relentless today. Here they come. Nice little ball back in here. Doesn't shovel it on like he thought. Dummy, bang.
Around the corner. The wraparound play.
Wraparound. Well, there you go.
So the Bay.
Even the ball boy from the Bay's happy with that.
They've done extremely well here against
that'll be it.
A pumped up Singleton Bulls side. That will be it after this kick.
Well, it certainly dropped a few degrees, and
the Bay like it cold.
Yeah, they do. Well, they've come away from the coast and cut the mullets off and came inland. This is the furthest they'll get from the coast all year, and they've felt at home.
The ball coming around, and it stays down. That'll be full time, and for me, Dan Collins, what about yourself? I think he was the best out there.
Yeah.
He was everywhere, attack, defence, even leaping high.
He's had a great game, Dan Collins. Very impressed with him. And like you said, come from some high-grade rugby, and you can certainly notice the difference. The Bulls tried hard. Like I said, they were valiant all day, but the Bay too good. Bay too good.
Yeah, the Bay too good, and they'll be enjoying the bus trip back all the way home, all the way into Shoal Bay to the Country Club. Via, of course, their sponsor, the Bowling Club. And very good work from all here at Rugby Park on Ladies' Day. And thanks to all our major partners. We've got Wilson & Co., we've got Elders, and then we've got Compass Editions as well. And, of course, this is the Rams NHRU 27 season, round 7 feature match wrapped up 39-12. Be sure to tune into the rest of the Bar TV network for the rest of the weekend with all our content, all our games, rugby union, rugby league, football. Thanks very much, Anthony, for joining us here today.
Thanks very much, Gareth, for coming up to Rugby Park, God's Acre up here. It wasn't the day for the Bulls, but we really appreciate the match of the round up here. And, it's a tough season for the boys, and it's great that you're getting the support up this way as the Bulls clap off the Gropers.
We always enjoy coming up here, especially producers driving up that new expressway. Thanks very much, everybody. I'm Gareth Wozik, and I'll catch you next time.